Good morning. Our next class is
Bringing in qualified recruits and meeting the targeted end strength of the Afghan National Police is a big part of the Afghan National Security Force strategy. And that's where Army Major Chris Moore comes in. Based out of the Recruiting and Retention School in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, he and his team are teaching the Afghan National Police to become more proficient at recruiting.
It is very different teaching here than it is back at my recruiting and retention school. Here I have to use an interpreter, and it is very unique to present 3 or 4 sentences, then pause, let the interpreter do his job, and then wait for the students to ask any questions, the interpreter tell me what they said, and then drive on. And I find that after a couple of days, it's no different than teaching back home. And in fact, it's pretty nice because it gives you and the student, it gives the instructor and the student time to think about and compose their thoughts before we start to engage each other. So I sort of like the buffer.
The impact Major Moore has on the Afghan National Police can already be seen.
It basically gives us an exponential increase in our ability to support the recruiting commands and the recontracting office because it brings in more expertise and a focused effort so that instead of us being able to do this on a part-time basis and give these recruiters the training they need in little bits and pieces, we can go at it full force for 4 weeks.
For NATO Training Mission Afghanistan, I'm Air Force Staff Sergeant Neil Uranga, Kabul, Afghanistan.